Good morning. How are we? Hopefully you guys can hear over the music. If not, hopefully I can edit it. There's a recurring issue. This is perfectly okay. We're out here, top golf, getting some swings in, taking advantage of promos. Beautiful. We're feeling very good today, to say the least. Typically, I burn between 300 and 500 calories while I'm here. So, on the conquest to get lean down to 15% body fat, an extra 500 calories in my day just by coming here and enjoying myself. Absolutely perfect. I can't ask for better. Much better. Lots of small tweaks going on. I'm gonna make an entire video on the tweaks and why we're making those tweaks. Because it's crunch time. We are only, I think, 37 days out from the final day of competition for the physique competition that I'm doing. The whole goal was in 100 days, how much change can you create? And so far, we've lost 14 pounds, but we definitely have gained in that time as well. How do I know? I measure my biceps, my chest, my stomach, my quads, and my calves. And biceps and calves have stood the same throughout this whole thing, even after losing fat. And I could tell I've lost fat because, one, they're a lot more defined. Two, they feel dense. They don't have that squish to them anymore. And then quads have actually gained back almost an inch, I think. And so we have stagnated at our weight for a little bit here. And I think it's because we started up that creatine. And so it has added on a little bit of extra water weight and helped us fill out the muscles a little bit more, which I'm not going to complain about because this isn't a competition where we're trying to solely lose weight. This is a competition where you're recomping the whole body. So any type of thing where I am gaining muscle, looking better, and losing weight, I'm going to have the upper hand. So I will say in the last 30 days, we will be 100% focused on kind of just leaning out as much as possible. We will take some sacrifice with muscle, nothing too crazy, but the focus will shift from continuing to build muscle to just kind of maintaining and losing fat. Down 14 pounds since the beginning of the year. I don't know how many pounds of muscle we've added on, but like I said, most of my extremities have stayed the same. My stomach has gotten smaller by, I think, almost 4 inches. So that's a huge change, and we know that a lot of it is left because of that specifically. So we know that we're down fat, and we know that we're up muscle. How much? I couldn't tell you. I wish I had more access to like a DEXA or something like that just to get those actual numbers, but for right now, I can't complain about it. All right, I'm gonna get some more practice in. Maybe I'll film a shot or two, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Hello. So I was wrong. I thought I was gonna record some, but just ended up getting cut short on time, and I was getting into it, but we ended up burning I want to say somewhere between 400 and 500 calories. I'll make sure to put it up right here so you guys can see. But currently sitting at 733 for the day. So anytime we add that into our day and then we come to the gym and lift as well, usually we are absolutely maxing out calories that day. Calories burned, I should say. Looking at like 1,500, 1,700, somewhere in there. So today, abs and legs. Forgot my sweats, but that is okay. It is decently warm out. Really windy, really windy, but doesn't matter. Let's get to this. good first set. Pretty nice and easy. I mean, not easy, but you know, for a first set, not bad.
All right, so got in exactly one set of abs, and then the fire alarm started going off. So I'm out in my car again. We didn't really get to do anything. I guess it's better that I got interrupted at the very beginning than, having them go off at the halfway point or almost done or something. But they are super loud, let me tell you. That was a little crazy. So I got in my warm up and a warm up set of abs, and then the single working set that you guys saw, and that's that's it so far. So I am trying to decide if I want to go to the cafe and hang out for a little bit, work a little bit more, or just go home and hit the gym later. I don't know. Uh, I'll figure it out, but I'll catch you guys later. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. But for now, we got cut super short. Yeah, I think I was 5 minutes in or something. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit, let you know what's going on.
All right. They got a result pretty quickly, so we're here. We're squatting. Gonna warm up a little extra, only because we had the intrusion for 1, and 2, I don't normally barbell back squat, so want to just make sure that we're kind of extra locked in. Gonna move the safety rails up 1. Pretty decent weight. I could definitely do more, but I think I'm only gonna go up a touch. Whew, really got me going. Oops, forgot to start my watch too. All this it's really put me out of whack. All right, let me add some weight on here. Let's hit our second round of abs. Get going. Round 2. Let's get after it. Been noticing some pretty good strength gains overall. I think the creatine is starting to do the trick, adding a little bit of strength gain on top. Hopefully. If not, we're getting the placebo, and that is alright with me. So, looking good. This feels easier than ever, which I'm very happy about. So, full stack in it. Let's get after it. Now that was a killer set. That's more like it. I'm a huge advocate for working your abs out, even if you are overweight. You might not be able to see them in great detail, but adding that layer of muscle under your fat as you continue to take down your fat percentage, your overall fat, you're just going to be looking better and better by such a large margin because you built that basis of muscle under the fat. So this is by far the best my abs have ever looked. I say it every time. I'm going to continue to say it, making sure that everybody's hitting their abs, because especially while you're in a deficit, like, it does good things. It does very good things. All right, that's it. Second set, squats. Heavier weight this time. All right, I hydrate just a tiny bit before this. One of the big changes, I'll talk about this for now at least, bumping the water up to like 96 to 120, 130 something ounces. So Essentially, we're just trying to get anywhere between 9 to like 12 glasses of water a day. Not only to continually just stay hydrated, but to make sure that we're not holding on to any excess. And because of the creatine, pulling extra hydration into the muscles, the intramuscular hydration, we want to ensure that we are correctly hydrating, you know. So, just been hydrating a lot more. It is hard to get in 10 glasses of water, at least for me. Maybe you guys, it's not as big of a task, but I said it before, I definitely struggle with hydrating, so this is helping me really make sure I'm pushing it up. I've done it for the past 2 days. Feeling good today too. Almost 5 glasses in, so doing good. 60 ounces, almost, not quite there. Gotta finish one more of those water bottles I have right there. But okay, let's do this. Oh, that's a lot heavier. Gonna reduce the weight next time. One more. Yeah, that was a little too much. Couldn't get quite as deep as I want to. So, gonna swap these out. Reduce a little bit. Go again. Third set, like the last set for this guy. Keeping the weight the same. Seeing how many more we could get out of this. Feeling really good though. Feeling pretty hyped up. Feeling in control. Besides those squats, went a little too heavy. Right knees bother me ever so slightly, but not terribly. Remember to listen to your body. The biggest thing I could tell you, if something feels a little off, you'll know, you know? Like, you can just feel it. So, lowering the weight's gonna make me feel more confident about that. And then we'll hit some leg press or something like that just to round things out a little bit. Make everything feel a little better again. Okay, let me get into this. I grab my feet so it doesn't, you know, put as much tension for just a second, and I can gather my breath. See if I can get out 1 or 2 more. Last set on this guy. We'll bring it back. An absolutely killer combo. We are hitting a leg press into sissy squats, assisted on the back here, because I need to build my quads strength-wise. So it's a big focus, and sissy squats are the best way to build those up. Given they're very hard for me still, but gotta try and fit in at least some volume of that to, you know, encourage me to continue to build that strength specific to the quads. And then I'll probably hit some leg extensions as well. Just really hammer on the quads today more than anything. Alright, let's do it, let's do it! I used to be more of a gym bro, like, you know, to get pumped up and everything. I don't know what happened. I'm just a lot more relaxed now. Like, I feel the intensity and everything, and I just don't need to, like, you know, get it out of me. Alright. Fairly heavy weight here. 315. We've done it before. It is heavier for sure. But we're gonna see if we can make this our regular, our new regular. Cross our fingers. At least 6 reps. Shooting for that 8 to 10 sweet spot. Very good. Very, very good. Felt very locked in. Felt strong. Had to set up kind of weird at the start. Had to kind of do some mid-set adjustments. All right. Quick check-in. 26 minutes. 141 calories. Not bad. Could be a little higher. Actually, no, we're pretty good. Pretty good. Just gotta keep it going. That's it. I think we'll walk a lap real quick. Gather ourselves. Come back at it again. Be back shortly. I'm such a silly little goose. Forgot the sissy squats. That goes to show you how hard they are for me. There's not a good camera angle for this. Man. All right. Oh, those sissy squats, man. I feel them all the way at the bottom. Like as I'm starting to press out of there, insane on the quads. But I don't know. I think it's the fact that all right. We got a call. Had to stop recording for a second. But yeah, I think it's the fact that I'm not super strong in the movement yet. That holds me back from really burning out my quads with that movement. But again, training it assisted helps to build that up and get better at it. So I think I need to try and do it with some bands or something above so I can really get the support in it. I'll look into it. I'll figure it out because I do want to get a lot stronger in that and build up to harder and harder moves like pistol squats and all that. So alright, let's get in it. Dropped it a little bit, doing 295 right now. Just hoping we can hit that 10 to 12 range here. Try and jump right into these. Survive it. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. See what kind of gains we have building. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but put a whole inch on my quads recently. I think we got that hydration in there, and that's helping a lot. Calves definitely looking pretty dang solid, if I do say so myself. Starting to get a little bit of separation there. Making good progress. Gonna keep the weight a little lower. Try and really burn out the quads. Get that better endurance. So I feel like the legs get up kind of quick. Definitely feeling the contraction of the squeeze on this right one more than the left currently. Alright. Doing some of those leg lifts we did last time. One of the last times. Personally, I set this thing as far as it'll possibly let me. I'm also gonna add a tiny bit of weight before I to like. Alright. I put it as far back as it'll let me go, just so I get that insane stretch on these guys. Alright, let's hit it. The stretch on this is so much that even when I'm resting, it's burning like hell just because I still got a little bit of tension on it. Makes these bad boys so dangerous. But damn do they work. Feeling like jelly. Alright. Gonna finish off with like, I don't know, probably just 15 or 20 minutes of bike. We're at 350 calories in an hour. So, decent pace. Legs are pretty jellified. So, gonna take it pretty easy. Honestly, just kind of get in some extra calorie burning more than anything. So that's what we're gonna hit. hit this. Smash the rest of the water. And then we'll head home. Got a little protein bar that I'm gonna have. Just keep it pretty light. And then we'll see what's for dinner. I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner yet, but so far today we've only had one of those steak queso burritos that we made. So good. It came out fantastic. Great macros. But okay, let me finish this up. We'll get back to you guys. Probably at home. Maybe do a talk in the car. We'll see. But I'll just catch you guys in a bit. Finish this up. Yeah. Hopefully we get to about 500 calories after this.
Sometimes it's the simplicity of a meal that makes it so good and makes it so perfect to fit in your macros. This is just lightly seasoned eggs, potatoes, a little bit of fat-free cheese, and 2 Carb Master tortillas. Very simple little breakfast burrito, but something that I can just mow down, enjoy, and it fits perfectly into my macros and my calories for the day. That's all I got for today, guys. Thank you for showing up. I hope you are out there chasing your goals. I'll catch you in the next one. Look better, feel better, be better.